everyone. Welcome to the show. This is Mark Davis at Backstage, and I'm here with Tyjon King, also known as Swaze, the CEO of Can't Stop, Won't Stop Productions. What's happening, Swaze?
What's good, man? What's going on?
Not much, baby. You the world. It's your world.
For sure,
we
man.
just renting space in it. How you doing, brother?
I'm chilling, man. I'm truly highly blessed, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Fresh off your latest show.
Yes, sir. Empowering Matriarchs, man. The Mother's Day fashion show was crazy. It was a
That
hit.
was crazy, right?
Yes, sir.
I saw you on news. On the news, on
News
News
Channel
Channel 13.
That was big.
Oh
That
my
was
God!
big,
Look
man.
at you blowing up.
Hell yeah.
Swaze, let's take it back though. Let's take it back to Swaze growing up. Who was Tyjon King growing up before Swaze?
Oh, man. So, growing up, man, I was born in Albany. Moved to Syracuse when I was 3 years old. Same old sad song. Grew up in the trenches of Syracuse, New York. Fell in love with sports, music
You
at an
wasn't fucking
early
around
age.
down there. You wasn't fucking around that brickyard down there, were you?
Oh, no, I was actually on the opposite side,
Okay, on
man.
the opposite
But
side.
yo, shout out to the whole 315, man. That's behind me.
Okay.
But nah, yeah, man, I fell in love with sports and music at a very young age, man. I started playing drums in church. Started playing a lot of Pop Warner football, basketball, and stuff like that growing up, doing boxing and stuff like that. And always fell in love with the camera, you heard?
Right.
For sure. Back when they was taking cameras and they was taking pictures and they was
Polaroid.
coming out. Yeah, Polaroids, word. For sure. And the camcorders and everything.
Yeah. So that was up in Syracuse. You moved up to Syracuse. How long were you up there for?
So I was in Syracuse from the time I was 3 years old until I was 16. I was around 2012. I came back up to Albany. I started living with my dad. My pops moved to Atlanta, and then I moved to Guilderland with my grandmother. Finished high school in Guilderland High School.
Oh, okay. Guilderland High School
Yo,
graduate.
yeah, bro, from the trenches to Guilderland High
From
School,
the
man.
trenches
It's
to
funny.
Guilderland, like what the fuck? How the fuck's that happen?
Yo, man, the first week, man, I'm telling you, shorties was bringing me frappuccinos, Starbucks, dog. Yo, shout out to Guilderland, man. Word.
Shout out to Guilderland. So you get back to Albany, graduate from Guilderland.
Sure.
What happens, what happened after that?
So
After you graduated high school?
Pretty much I started trying to have life on my own. Started life as a young man.
Hustling. Just don't fuck with me.
Sure,
Hustling.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So for sure. And then trying to learn the ins and outs of manhood, making good decisions and bad decisions, But I also fell in love with modeling around that time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so around that time is when you started getting into
for sure. I was
modeling.
It started off, I was rapping, and then I started doing photo shoots for local clothing lines that was around here. It was Took Time, it was Play Dead, Fine Print, shout out to all of them, Block Star, yeah, for sure.
Okay. So that's when you started moving. Well, you weren't doing it yet. You were doing a little bit, but you were still hustling and
for sure. That's when I started doing little photo shoots and doing brand shoots and stuff like that, editorial and stuff like that. Yeah.
So when did you start even thinking that modeling was a possibility for you?
So it's crazy. Around that time I knew, but at the same time, I was still caught up to where I ain't know what to decide yet.
The streets are modeling. The streets are modeling.
Right. And in the midst of that, I ran into a light setback. You know what I'm saying? I did a little bit of prison time. And
Tell me what that was like.
I did 2.5 years. It was definitely a learning experience that I definitely needed.
Okay.
It helped me mature.
I'm glad you said that. You said you needed it.
Yeah, for sure. I needed to sit down for a little bit.
Okay.
I was a loose screw. I was a loose cannon, bro. Yeah.
You needed a reset.
Yeah, for sure. So when I sat down for a little bit, I read a lot, became one with mastering wisdom.
Okay.
And working on my body, getting healthy, and making plans for when I come home. And you believe it or not, man, I was up north. I was on a visit for having photo shoots, man.
This
Whole lot of
nigga.
can't stop, won't stop for real,
Can't
man.
Stop, Won't Stop was
That's how
born
I
in
knew.
prison.
Yeah, for sure. You heard? So it was definitely bound and supposed to be.
So did life slow down for you in there? Did it, because I know sometimes, I used to work with incarcerated youth.
Mhm.
So I worked with them for 30 years. So in working with incarcerated youth, I know one of the things they always say to me is when they're about to get out, yo, life just slowed down in here, just stopped. And it gave me time to reset.
Well, yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, it definitely does. I was definitely it started, I was supposed to do a certain amount of time and then, anything happens in there, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
get
of
in trouble
course.
and shit, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
it
So
never is where it
yeah,
starts.
that shit extended,
Because
you know what I
you got to
mean?
do what you got to do.
So,
It is.
for sure.
For sure,
And
for sure.
I definitely was standing on that. So,
Yeah.
and things it when time expands, it makes you feel like, this is life right now, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense actually. It makes a
So
lot of sense.
it definitely slow. And then I also wasn't in while COVID hit, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't able to see family members for about a whole year straight.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Everybody was locked in 24/7,
Yeah.
23 out of 23 out of 24. So yeah,
Definitely gave
bro.
you some time
For sure.
to decide what you wanted to do with your life.
Hell yeah, man.
So you get out. Um, free man, you set in there, you developed a plan.
Hmm.
You get out. How's that working out? How's that work out for
Get
you?
out, off rip is work, you know what I'm saying? Get the funds up, pick up where I left off. Shout out to Mel. When I first came home, he put me in my first fashion show.
Okay.
I did a
Mel
few,
Muse.
yes, for sure. Um, I I did a few photo shoots and everything like that. My first runway fashion show was the Runway of Terror for Halloween.
That was the first one
That was my
downtown
first.
Albany.
That was downtown Albany. That was my
What?
first runway show ever.
Oh, so that itch started there.
That turned, yeah,
Woo!
yeah,
The
that
itch
turned it up for there.
Yeah, it got turned up. The itch started itching.
Yeah, for sure. And then then I started traveling with it.
Right.
I started going to Atlanta, Ohio,
That was
Houston.
dope in Ohio, man.
Yeah.
I still remember how that
Oh
happened,
yeah,
man.
you put
Yeah,
me on with
I'm gonna
that,
put you
man.
on
That
with
was my first boudoir shoot.
it.
Yo, man.
Lady called me up. She said, I'm looking for a reliable, dope ass model with a nice body.
Come on now. Who
So
who
I
else they
said,
gonna call?
well, you might as well just say it. I'm looking for Swaze. I gave you your number,
Yeah,
and that was dope. How
that
was
was
that shoot
peace.
out there?
That was peace, man. It's actually a beautiful city, man.
Was that your first paid for shoot?
That was not my first paid for shoot. That was my
Okay.
first paid to travel shoot.
Paid to travel shoot.
Yeah, for
Right. So
sure.
they paid you for everything to come
Yeah.
out. They paid you to be yeah.
Stay, all that.
Yeah,
That was
that's
dope.
what's up, right?
Yeah, the full shebang. That was the first time that happened. Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah, man. That was dope. Boudoir is an amazing experience as well.
Yes.
It allows me to make women feel comfortable in themselves.
Yes. And that's how, I don't think, people who look at it don't understand how difficult of a task that is.
Exactly.
I mean, you're in a sensual situation with a young lady that you probably don't even know.
Exactly.
And you have to make her feel comfortable too at the same time.
Right. And then, off rip, she's very nervous. You know what I'm saying? You have to be professional. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I love what I do, man.
Yeah. And I remember when we did that boudoir shoot with
Leah.
Leanna Kent.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. And I remember me being nervous about it, calling you up, saying, Swaze, I don't want no shit now.
But man, at the end of the day.
And you were professional as hell, though. You handled yourself like a professional.
Exactly.
And
Thank you.
I love that because, I was excited about seeing your development.
Mhm.
And that was exciting. And when I walked away from that, I said, yo, motherfucker ready.
Yeah.
Because you did that, and I was excited for you because I saw that this wasn't, you were taking it seriously.
Thank you. Yes.
And I saw that I could see right from that shoot you were taking it seriously.
Mhm.
We had fun.
We
We had fun, but it was business. It was
Right.
work.
Right. Exactly.
Wow. So you get these shoots, you're steamrolling.
Going crazy, man. And then 2024 hits. Wait, let's go back, man. We got more things that happened before then. Shit. We Now we can take it to 2024.
No,
2024
let's go
hits.
back,
Let's
B.
go back.
I tell your story.
All right, man. So then so I go down to Houston. I
Right.
link up with um what were they called? Man, um shit, what were they called? But they were an agency out of Austin. And I
Okay.
was working with them. It was about a month situation. And we was doing photo shoots and doing fashion shows there. I was killing it. And then I was staying with my brother out there in Houston, and I ended up coming back here, and I ended up getting shot.
Getting shot. I still, yeah.
That you know what I'm saying, ain't had nothing to do with me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Well,
Wrong
it's
place, wrong
ways,
time.
and you know me, I'm always gonna get in your ass when it's time to get in your ass. It doesn't have anything to do with you, but the company you keep can sometimes make it have something to do with you.
Sure.
And I remember, not just I remember hearing about it and saying to myself, "What the fuck is he doing?" And I remember like it was yesterday, man. I remember, I saw the pictures of you online and in the bed, and I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck is he doing?"
Hell yeah, man. It's crazy.
What was that like for you?
Ah, man. It was just like, yo, again, another setback.
Another setback.
It's crazy.
Like how
Man,
many
you've been with
times?
me. You've been with me by this whole time, like
Yeah.
making this shit really real. Like, you know what I'm saying? By the time we get to the end of this story, like y'all gonna see it's legit. But nah, it was crazy, and I felt like I let everybody down that I was
Yeah.
down there with, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Putting that work in for. And that shit, honestly, even though it was a setback, that shit really didn't stop me because I went back down there and I still was still trying to do my photo shoots
Can't
and
stop,
still
won't
for
stop.
sure. It's just more so rather than getting like all of my 100+ pictures back,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I was only able to get like 15
Right.
because when you're trying to model a brand,
Yeah.
you
They
got to
don't. Right.
show. I had a big ass brace on my
Right.
arm.
I remember that because when we did the boudoir shoot, you was just out of the you had been out of the hospital for well, your arm hadn't come back yet.
Right.
The size of your arm hadn't come back yet, so you were working on that and working out with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember I remember saying that to myself, you know, this is the wake up call for him. This is that moment where he's at crossroads.
That is what snapped me right out of it. You
Snap
heard?
through.
It was like, I got too many people depending on me. You know what I'm saying? Even when I went to do the back to school giveaway and all that, I got little
Right.
kids. You know what I'm saying? When I see
Looking
I
up
got
to you,
little
right.
kids looking up to me, it's like, all right, we about to make this shit real. I'm about to show them that I ain't playing. Like, you feel
Yeah.
me?
Because, when you're one of the top models in the 518. I mean, it's you. In fact, you are. It's you, Swerve, Mel. There ain't many of you guys really rolling hard up here.
Hmm.
So when a little boy sees you, he's looking up to you.
Yeah,
You know. So and but it's funny because with all this going on, the fact that you did some time in jail, the fact that you got shot, I always knew there was something more
for sure.
to Tajon. I knew there was
Way
something
more.
more. It was something way more to Tajon. I knew it was something more. And I remember talking to my man down at oh, damn, now I can't think of it. Oh, what's his name? Downtown, the store down there,
Which one?
downtown Albany, on Pearl Street.
Oh, you talking about Just? Just and
Justice
Fly.
Maddox.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember talking to Just about it. And I'm like, yo, I like this brother, man.
Hmm.
I like him. I know there's an edge to him.
Hmm.
But you got to peel that shit back
Yeah, for sure.
and
For
start
sure.
getting to that individual.
He is actually one of the people that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Just, man, one of my mentors in the 518, man.
Yes.
Um, you gotta know when to turn it on and turn it off.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
It's a switch.
Especially when you want to try and get some big money. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
when
saying? When you trying to really make a statement out here, you know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of people looking up to you, like I said. You gotta know when to turn it on and turn it off, brother.
yeah,
Sure.
so you rolling, you're back,
Hmm.
you're more focused, you're serious about what you're doing.
Soon as the brace came off, back in the gym.
Back
Had
in
it
the
back
gym.
90 days. Then 2024 hit. Then we going to New York Fashion Week.
New York Fashion Week.
Oh man, a whole lot of can't stop, won't stop shit. This is where the name come from. Not to mention, this is where the name come from. Can't stop, won't stop, bro. So then we go to New York Fashion Week. I walk for two celebrity designers. I walk for Corey Woods. He's
Yep.
the owner of Euroc sunglasses. Shout out to Corey Woods. I also walk for Looks by London. It's a designer out of New York City.
Okay.
Shout out to them. My first time. And it was dope, man. It was crazy. I networked with so many designers, so many different
That's a whole
models.
different
Top,
experience. It's like on a different level.
yo, they got LA Fashion Week, Atlanta Fashion Week, Connecticut Fashion Week. They got New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
They all let you know nobody fucking with New York.
New York is it.
Hands
That's
down.
fashion capital of the world.
Hands down.
Paris and New York are fashion capitals of the world. That's
Oh
where it's at.
man, I met icons, man. It was crazy.
Were you nervous?
Uh Nah, man, I'm built for that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready for the hot seat, man. I'm ready for the mainstream shit, man. That's the reason why I've been going so hard, man, you know? So yeah, man, it was a success story. It was crazy. We killed it, and I plan on going back this September.
Okay. Okay. So this is gonna
Sure.
be in your rotation now.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm locked in, man. Once
Now,
I'm in there, I'm in there.
you know, I, I don't shy away from the tough stuff. So I'm gonna push it to you like this. How is it being a heterosexual man working in an industry with so many women?
I mean, I mean, nah, professionally though,
That's what, yeah, because that's a different thing, you know.
very, very different. I actually learned a lot from them. You know what I'm saying? Women, they're very smart, very intelligent. They know what they want, and they're very creative. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? Um, it's a great experience. It helps me be able to. It helps my comfort. Um, everything, bro. Like it's dope. It's
Do
dope,
you
bro.
find yourself having to focus more because,
For sure.
yeah,
For
for
sure.
sure.
Definitely gotta focus a lot more. They be like, all right, one more time, one more
One more
time.
time. Ah, damn.
But nah, yeah, man, definitely focus is everything.
Yeah, and when you're out there working, you're working with beautiful women. They're everywhere.
Yes.
But you
Yes.
have to be focused on this is this guy's brand. This is what he wants me to look like. This is how he wants me to walk. I gotta walk that fucking walk. This ain't no game.
At the end of the day, the job gotta be done.
Yeah, this ain't no game.
Right.
This ain't no game.
Right.
So your fashion week, you come back here, you walk in another show. You're rolling,
Sweat and style. Did
sweat and
sweat and style
style.
right after Fashion Week.
Yeah, you're rolling.
Yeah. Shout out to Dick's House of Sports, man.
Dick's House of Sports put it
They
down.
had me on the runway, man.
Yes,
I put on.
yes.
Hell yeah.
So you roll back, you're sweating style, you're walking for Dick's, you're in Dick's, a Morpho brand.
Also, whole time while I'm doing this, while I'm doing Fashion Week, while I'm doing Sweat and Style, I'm putting together the big three.
Wow. So you're
Yeah,
putting together your show,
I'm putting together my own show. And this is my first show, by the way.
your first show.
My first show. I'm putting together the big three. I'm putting together my vendors, getting my sponsors together. Around that time, I'm still locking in my designers.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. So I had
Hustling.
a lot of work.
Yeah,
Lot of
you hustling.
it's the
So
nights where it's the times where them sleepless nights and shit started kicking in.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what made you want to move from model to producer?
Creativity, free will.
Okay.
Um, Also, you know, I'm a boss at heart,
Right.
so I like to do things the way I like to do them, and I like to be able to help other people get in where they fit in. It's a lot of
Okay.
um small businesses, a lot of entrepreneurs like myself that need to get recognition.
Right.
And I feel like I had a way to help them do that as well.
Yeah, and for that being your first show,
It was a hit, bro.
I'm like, whoa,
Yeah. It was
whoa.
dope, man. It was a hit, man. Shout out to So Radical. Shout out to Now or Never. Man, shout out to Fresh and Fly for sure. You headlined the whole show.
Headline the whole show,
Yeah.
and you know you're walking for Mel, he's walking for you.
Yeah, Mel came through
He
too.
came
Killed it.
through, killed it,
Killed it.
and then on top of that, he's helping you develop this.
Yes.
It's like, yo, this is like,
That's my brother for real, man. I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie. Like this.
yeah. He,
My
he he's amazing, man.
yeah,
And
man.
and you know, a lot of people would say, well, you guys are doing the same thing. Why is he helping you? He's not like that.
Nah, yeah, man.
He's not like that, bro. You know, and that's the beautiful thing about it is that, you know, we hear so much about people in the 518 being crabs and all this other shit. It ain't like that.
It's not.
It's not
It's
like
not.
that. You
Yeah.
know, the models that walk in his show came and walked in your show.
Exactly.
You
It's
know,
love. It's
yeah,
love.
it's love.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that saying that, you know what I'm saying, they ain't getting no love for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all working together.
Yeah, we all doing.
Sure.
We're all running in the same circle.
Yes.
We all living in the same circle.
Yes.
And you know, I see that, and I get so excited about it because I start realizing that, you know, this scene's in good hands.
Yeah.
You know, you're a young man. Shit, you're a baby to me. You young enough to be my son. And I see you producing a show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's huge.
Yes, sir.
So you produce that show.
Mm-hmm.
You go on walking Sylvia Robinson's show.
Yes. Another one.
Another one. And then all of a sudden you put another show out.
Mother's Day. Boom.
Mother's Day show.
Yeah. That was big.
Bro, is there more than one of you?
You would think so, man. You would think I just open this up in my cape right my
Yeah,
superhero suit right under here.
Yeah, like where's the energy coming? I mean, but you know what though? This is that young man energy. This
Right.
is what the fashion industry needs. It's the influx of young energy. And that's fly, man. To see you motherfuckers hustling like that, pushing us to be better.
Yep.
You know,
And
that's
I
a
say that
beautiful
to all
thing.
the other young people out there, man. Like at the end of the day, find something that you love to do. Because at the end of the day, you find that you love to do it, it's not work.
That's right. And
I
do
can
it
do this. I can do this all day, every day, all
all
night,
day.
all night. You feel me? So,
And you know, it's one of those things because I watched how Mel developed,
mhm.
and you know, I was there every step of the way. You know that's my nephew.
Yeah,
You know, and I'm there every step of the way, and I'm watching him develop and develop and develop to the point where now this is his job.
right.
This is what he does.
Yes, sir.
You know, and he's doing what he loves to do.
And you're doing it well.
And I remember talking to him one night. He called me sometime late, and I'm talking to him on the phone, and I said, Mel, you're young enough to take a risk. You're young enough to say, you know what? Push all your chips to the middle of the table and make a run at this thing. And if it doesn't work, you're young enough to recover. You ain't 45 years old. You ain't 50 years old. You're young enough to recover. He pushed all his chips to the middle of the table, and I'm watching you preparing to push all your chips in the middle of the
Yes,
table.
sir. Yes, sir.
You know, and that's what it's about. It's about taking that risk and betting on yourself.
Right.
And that's what excites me about you because I knew that you had that brashness about you.
I appreciate that.
Brashness about you. And I said, yo, this motherfucker, he fearless. He's that guy that can succeed because fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get it done by any means.
Yeah. So you put on this show, 13 new shows up. You
Yo,
bring in some designers from Syracuse. What's her name?
Aura African Couture
Yes,
and also Alter Echo.
Altered Echo.
Yes, yes, sir.
So you're bringing in big, you know,
People from out of town.
out of town
Yo,
now.
they came through for me.
Good
They shut it
walkers.
down.
People come from different cities walking for you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I had people from Manhattan. I got some of the models that was in New York Fashion Week for me.
Now
Come
that
down to the
connections
big
you're
three.
making as a model, you're making some of those connections, and I see. So
Yo,
so what you're doing is leveraging yourself as a model
right,
and bringing it together.
right, right.
That's slick. I like that.
They love to see when we working. You know what I'm saying? We love when we, like I said, when you doing something that you love, it's not work. So when we coming together and we doing this, absolutely we gonna make the shit shake. They seen that I got the shit going on. They pulled up. I see they got something
You
going
coming.
on.
You
Yeah,
coming.
yeah, in a heartbeat.
Wow. So now the bad news. You about to leave the 518.
Not all bad. It's not
Well,
all
it's not bad news,
bad.
but
Growth,
it's growth.
for sure.
So you're leaving the 518. Where are you
Mhm.
going?
I'll be going to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Now, are you going as Tyjon King? Are you going as Swaze? Are you
You
going
already
as
know I'm
Can't Stop,
going
Won't
as
Stop?
Swaze. I'm going as Swaze, big Swaze, man. And I'm bringing Can't Stop, Won't Stop with me. I plan on setting up shop, but at the same time, I'm going down for work. I'm a model first. Um, I'm beginning where I fit in, like you just said.
Right.
I'm not young. I'm young enough to take that risk.
Hell yeah. Push the chips to the middle of the
Yeah,
table.
man. I done shut it down in New York, respectfully. Um, and it's time to start traveling again. I haven't traveled really crazy since that second minor
Right.
setback that we talked about. So it feels good to me. I can't wait to be honest with you. And I know it's great things ahead of me. In God's name.
Now, have you already made some connections down there?
I did. I got a fashion show out there in a week. Yeah, man. Actually, I gotta look it up, but it's actually gonna be a
Okay.
car show featuring models. It's gonna be some models from up here actually out here going too.
Oh,
So
okay. So
shout out to them.
that's the beauty of this community, man. It's like, we got models that go all over the place. They come here, you go there.
Yo, and
It,
that's gonna make it more comfortable. You know what I'm
yes.
saying? You see fam, you know what I'm saying? That's out there. All right,
All
bet.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
It's and it is like when I always show up to the shows, man. It's always like a reunion.
Hmm.
It's like you see everybody love it.
Right. That's why I just say you see family, that you
Yeah.
see fam. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fire, and
yep,
that's dope.
yep,
And that will actually help you with your brand.
yes.
Being down there, you'll see the photographers, you'll see the designers,
And
you know,
then they see that you hardworking, you about what you
yeah,
about.
they love that.
Yeah.
Anyone that sees someone grinding, I like that.
I'm from the fashion capital. What else they
New
gonna
York,
say?
what
What else
you
they
from
gonna
New
say?
York, you from New York, you know how they get.
For sure, man.
So when is that move coming?
So that's gonna be actually the 18th, this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah.
This
And then the show is the Saturday after that.
Now, question.
Yeah.
Um, this is home, so I know it ain't the end of it for you here.
Oh nah. Mel got a show in July. I'll be in there. Yeah, you know I'm coming back.
Can't stop, won't
Can't
stop.
stop, won't stop.
Will you
We in
be
the air.
producing any more shows here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But gonna get myself comfortable
Yeah, you want
down
to get
there first.
established where you're going, right?
Absolutely. Then maybe knock one or two down there, and then, you know what I'm saying, definitely gonna make trip back
Bring
home
your show on the road. Bring Carolina to Albany.
for sure, for
That's what
sure.
I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
So again, you're stepping out on a limb. You're stepping out on a limb, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing I can say that I knew about you as soon as I met you is that you believe in yourself. You don't mind betting on yourself.
Right, I'm ready.
Where does that come from?
Man, I've been betting on myself all my life, man. I ain't gonna lie. Um, I had a lot of times where I had to just do what I gotta do with the things that I was given.
Right.
You
You
know what
had
I'm
to work,
saying?
had to get what you want and work with what you had.
For sure. And like I said, I wasn't gonna stop for nothing. So that's where it can't stop, won't stop. I keep
I
telling y'all.
keep telling y'all,
I
can't
keep
stop,
telling
won't
y'all,
stop.
man. Y'all gonna keep hearing that. North Carolina.
Can't stop, won't
Can't
stop. It's
stop, won't
coming.
stop. Yeah, man.
Now, family life. You have brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I got four brothers. Uh, three brothers on my father's side, one brother on my mother's side. Two older brothers, two little brothers, and then I got a baby sister. That's my Nana Boo Boo, man. Shout out
Shout
to
out to Nana
Nevaeh,
Boo
man.
Boo.
Love you, Nevaeh.
Wow. And you're moving down to North Carolina. Do you have people down there?
So I got family. Some of my brothers in I got my brother in Houston.
Okay,
Got my brothers in
close by.
Atlanta. Yep. So we all around, but at the end of the day, North Carolina, right in the middle. Right in
Yeah,
the middle. New York
it's
up
right
there,
there.
right
It's
there.
right. It's
Houston right
right there.
there.
It's right there.
LA right there. LA, I'm coming.
Oh, you want to go to LA
LA,
Fashion
I'm
Week?
coming. I'm telling you, for sure I'm coming. That's next.
I love this.
That's next.
I love it. So, you know, do you have anything else going on? Do you have any more aspirations? Is there something that um sways the end game? I like to always know, what do you see the end game yet?
I don't see the end coming no time
No,
soon.
well, not the end game. Do you see the end game? Like, where do you want to be in 5 years?
Oh man, so 5 years, can't stop, won't stop will be can't stop, won't stop promotions, can't stop, won't stop productions, can't stop, won't stop fitness.
I
Um,
got you.
um, definitely most likely gonna be uh Fashion Week, LA Fashion Week's gonna be knocked out. Miami Swim Week's gonna be knocked out. Uh, Paris Fashion Week's gonna be knocked out. I'm trying to go international. I got my passport now. We gone.
Woo!
Yo, I'm telling you, I just got my passport at the beginning of this year. Yeah, it's time to
So
make
you ready
moves.
to make moves
Yeah,
internationally?
yeah, man. So I plan on having my own productions.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
At least about 10 events under my belt.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, man.
okay. So this is the birth,
This is the
the start.
birth. Yes, sir. And you were
Okay,
here to witness it.
I'm here to witness it.
For
I'm here.
sure, man. You
I'm here
seen
for it
everything, man.
all.
You seen everything. You seen me before Can't Stop, Won't Stop
Yeah,
turning into.
I saw you
Yeah,
growing into Can't Stop.
for sure, man.
And again, once again, I always put it out there to you. When you put that first show on down there, give me a heads up notice, B.
You know I will.
I'll
Two
come
two
down.
months ahead of time, man. I'm
You know me,
super
I'm
professional.
retired.
Yeah.
I got a camera and we'll travel.
Yep.
And I like to always show up for those people that show up for me. And there's never been a time when I didn't say, when I called and said, Swaze, I need you, and you said, I can't.
Exactly.
Swaze always comes through.
Exactly.
Swaze comes through and Swaze gives it his all.
Thank you, man.
Swaze had a hard time getting here sometimes. Was like, yo, I'm rolling. I don't know how I'm getting back, but I'm coming. I'm coming for you, bro.
I'm gonna get there.
And I respect that so much, man. It means
you,
so
man.
much to me when you see people with that type of drive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It makes you want to work for them.
Yes.
And that's what I think you have going for you. And that's why I think you're going to be very successful in what you're doing, because people see your energy and they thrive off that energy. And people will want to not let you down. They'll be like, nah, Swaze come through for me. I got to come through for him.
Yo, that means a lot, man.
And I love to see that in young people, because that's a trait that you don't see often.
Right.
And I want to congratulate you on that.
Thank
and
you,
wish you good luck.
Thank you, brother.
And you move down there, and of course, don't be no stranger. You need something, you call here.
You know I will, man. I'll never forget home.
Yeah,
I'll never forget home. 518-315, stand up. I'm doing this for y'all.
Yeah. Well, thanks for showing up for me, B. Yeah. I look forward to airing this. You'll be in North Carolina by the time this comes out.
Thank you, man.
But we'll be in touch anyway.
Hell yeah. A whole lot of Can't Stop, Won't Stop shit going on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bye.